KAHAN is a super popular folk artist, and folks kind of coming back with people like Zach Bryan, Phoebe Bridgers, Gregory Alan Isakov. Hopefully you know who that guy is. That guy's awesome. We've done videos on Phoebe Bridgers and Zach Bryan, so let's do a video on KAHAN. I tend to record acoustic guitars with these two microphones right here. I got one right here and one right here, and I usually put them one at the 13th fret and one right above my shoulder. For this video, I'm not going to do that just because I've been doing it so much, but just know that is the way I would normally do it. So let's get the guitar out, let's place our mic, and let's do it. And by the way, if you're wondering what this mic is, it's an old CAD GXL 2200BP. I never actually used the microphone because I swapped the capsule for an RK47 capsule, and I find it sounds fantastic. First thing you're going to do is record acoustic guitar. I can't really tell you what to play. I'd say just listen to KAHAN and just play some country folky sounding chords. Alright, that's the guitar part done. The first guitar part done anyway. Basically just two tracks of guitar for the entire song. That'll be the two main guitars. And then we're gonna do some intricate chorus things with another layer of guitar. So we can add some punch to the chorus. So let's navigate to the chorus, which I believe is here. Yeah. I've got the microphone pointed pretty much at the bridge-ish because I want something clear. Cool, I like that. Let's do the same thing again. Now I want some mutes, like something like that. So we're gonna keep the mic in the same position, and we're just gonna play some mutes. And then for the pre-chorus, I want to do something like this. All right, so that's all guitars done. I'm just gonna edit these to make sure they are how I want them. Cool. All right, now I'm gonna actually just copy and paste the chorus parts to every single chorus. All right, everything's all timed. Cool. Let's get some bass on here. I'm gonna use a P bass. For this, I'm gonna use I'm gonna try and use THU Slate. It's actually something I never use for bass. Let's go to bread and butter. Sounds pretty good, actually. Let's do the tuner on and let's play. And that's the bass done. Cool. Let's just edit the bass real quick because I had to re-record a few parts, and I'm gonna change the gain on this. Maybe I'll just turn this down. Actually, that might be cool too. Let's do that, and we'll just make sure there's none in the sides. So the LA on there as well. Cut that out quite a bit. There we go. Now that everything's in time, I'm gonna add some drums. All right, so for the drums, we're gonna use Superior Drummer, and I'm gonna use a drum pad, which you can see right there. So let's do it. Very quickly, let's change the kick. Like that. I like that a lot as well. Let's tune it down. So I'm gonna start the drums here, and I'm just gonna do a kick. Okay, drums are done. I didn't do them spectacularly. There was a lot of stuff going on, so I'm just going to go through and edit them now. All right, that's the drums all edited. Cool. Let's listen to it and see what it needs. Compression for one. Cool, that sounds good. Let's do some electric guitar. For that, we're going to use probably Archetype Pliny, maybe some THU Slate. For the guitar, we're going to use a Strat, and we're going to use pure humbucker. So, let's go a little cleaner on that. Turn the gain down a bit. That's pretty good. Then we'll get the drive on there. Bit of tone. Compressor. It's pretty good. And then with the delay on. You know what, I'm actually going to keep that guitar in mono as well. Well, I mean, as mono as it is right now. It's got reverb on it. Same thing for the chorus. All right, now for guitar 2, I want to play a bit of a lead, so let's see. That's good for a clean, like polished sounding guitar. I want some roomy stuff that sounds like it just came out of an amp and you recorded it, not as processed. So I'm going to use, where is it? Amplitude 5, just for some roomy sounds, low sensitivity. Throw the same sort of thing on, where is it? The TS-808. Something like that, but we're gonna turn, damn it, Gigi, every time. I know, as soon as I open the door, you're gonna run in, and then we're gonna wait 10 minutes and run out. I just know it. Come on, let's go sit. That's a pretty gnarly tone. Let's hop into the room. And as well, I'll show you a little trick to get roomier tones, not just a room reverb. Okay, so, God, I keep forgetting where to go. I always forget where to go on this place. There it is. Last chorus here. I want it even more roomy than that. But I'm not just going to throw a room reverb on. I'm actually going to use a plugin called Sound City, which just came out. It's by UAD. I don't think it's that great. I'm not going to lie. It kind of just makes everything sound worse, but sometimes that worse is a good thing. I don't know. I still haven't made up my mind. The reverb is very good. The remiking, very strange. We'll talk about it in a second. Real quick, if you want sample kits, loop kits, early access to beats, discounts, in-depth walkthroughs, all that stuff, it's on the Patreon. I hate doing silly plugs like this, but I mean, I think you'd like it. If you're into this channel, I think you'd like it. But yeah, okay, bye. Last thing, we want some sort of synth-y key sort of thing. Leaning more towards keys, let's do Analog Lab. This I'm gonna litter throughout the song just so it doesn't get repetitive and boring. I want some sort of moving sound throughout the song. Okay, I played through the whole thing. Definitely butchered a lot of parts, but that's fine. I'm just gonna go in and fix everything. A bunch of wrong notes. Let's fold this, and we'll make sure. I'm actually gonna throw on the scale thing. It's something I don't really use too much, but just to make sure I haven't hit any wrong notes here. All right, let's listen through. That's pretty damn good. Now that we're not performing stuff, not recording stuff, I'm going to throw a bit of heavier processing on. This is going to be the room. And that room is going to have, where is it? It's called Sound City. It's an okay plugin if you want a vibe. I don't I don't really think it's good at what they say it's good at doing, which is like remiking stuff. Kind of doesn't sound good. But for like room stuff, that stuff is pretty cool. I'm going to switch the source to guitar, 4x12 live, sure, whatever. And we'll send the guitars to it. Yeah, I don't like that at all. It's a bit of sharpness going on. Yeah. Now I'm going to sort through all these layers, make sure they're all working with each other. That's sounding really good. This could use some room too. Let's try sending it to the room verb. It's not exactly the right setup, but it doesn't sound bad at all. Sure, that works. Whatever. Break the rules. I want this bass a little bit fatter. Let's throw the roll tag on there. Boost it. I'm going to turn up the front left and right here. Ambience mid can come on too. Let's get those transients peeking through a little more. Turn it up a little more. Drums are competing a little bit with the electric guitars here. Let's tune the snare to the song. I like deep snares. I mean, sorry, sue me, I guess. Sounds good though. I'm gonna throw just a API channel strip on there, and let's look at the 5K. Boost that a little bit. Now I think the snare's a little bit too loud. I'll turn that down a bit now that we're EQing it. Check and make see these guitars don't have a ton of information in the low end that I don't really want. Don't want to get rid of too much low end, or it'll just kind of make the room sound like it's not as roomy. I want a little bit more punch in that snare. I might just throw a transient on there. Let's make sure the bass isn't colliding with the kick here. I'm just gonna put a track spacer on it. It's super simple, and just sidechain it to the drums. Make sure we're doing a high cut to where the kick would be. All right, not quite liking the space for the drums. Let's just throw a Valhalla room on there. It's a good go-to. Yeah, those Noacon mixes have very spacious, clear drums. Let's listen to from the beginning. Shitty fill right here. Of course, we'll check in mono. Utility, check in mono. Now I think it's a bit too spacey. Bass is good. has a bit of mid-low frequencies colliding. I'm gonna say it's from these guys. Maybe a bit too loud on the bass. It's almost a bit too stereo. Let's work on bringing these in a bit. A little more. Just a tiny bit of width. I'm gonna throw the tape recorder on there just to even out some high end. I'd say that's done. Very nice sounding beat. Put a lot of work into that, actually. Didn't think I'd put that much work into something like that, but it really did sound good. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. It's been fun. Let me know if you have any questions down below. If you want more in-depth stuff, check out the Patreon. Got some cool stuff on there. Yeah. Bye.